From April of 1986, this is Thundercats issue number 3, published by Marvel Comics. PANTHRO Stands Alone, which isn't entirely correct because she helps out. And we'll see how when we review Thundercats issue number 3 here on CGR Comics. Like the previous issues, I think the artwork does the Thundercats justice. It's easy to look at and easy to follow. Also, the writing in this comic isn't too bad. Siege in Silver and Stone. I like this issue quite a bit, and I'll highly recommend it for fans of the Thundercats. I'll show you why. For starters, Lion-O raises the Sword of Omens and calls the Thundercats for a menial task. And he is told that you should only call the Thundercats when you're in serious danger. So, there's a lesson about to be learned, of course. But then PANTHRO hops into the Thunder Tank in search of more Energon cubes, Thundrillium, to power the Thunder Tank. But as he's driving, looking for Thundrillium, he comes across a damsel in distress who's about to be destroyed by these rock people. Oh no! Somebody save me! From that giant mouth advertising Twizzlers. Those look pretty good, but that always freaked me out. Naturally, PANTHRO, who's arguably the most badass Thundercat, saves the young maiden and throws her into the Thunder Tank. There's a He-Man ad. And drives off while the enemy chases them, but he's pretty much out of gas, so he has to pull up in a cave and try to find a way out. Now this is where this comic gets really good. We get the backstory on this blonde girl here, who was part of an all-girl tribe of warrior maidens living in the forest. You can't make this stuff up. Actually, you can, but it's already on print here, so it's real. The warrior maidens are attacked by Mumra, and this girl learns forbidden magic, which allows her to shoot laser beams or something out of her fists. But the magic is uncontrollable, and she almost slaughters the pretty maidens standing around in their short skirts and low-cut dresses. I'm just going to hammer this railing over here in my short shorts for no apparent reason whatsoever. So she runs off to save her tribe from herself, only to end up being attacked by those rock people. But Lion-O gets a sense that something's in danger, and he looks through the Sword of Omens, giving him sight beyond sight, only to see that PANTHRO is in danger. But rather than using the Sword of Omens to signal the Thundercats because of his mistake earlier, he ends up getting ensnared by vines. So, it's pretty much up to PANTHRO and this girl to save the day. Now, I don't want to give away the ending or show how they escape or show what lesson Lion-O learns. You always know he learns something, but I will say this. It does end with PANTHRO walking off with 2 ladies and a lay. Now, that is a happy ending, and this is an awesome issue of the Thundercats. Number 3. I can't wait to get to number 4. You know what to do. Find it online or at your local comic book store. This is not rare. It's not in high demand, and it won't cost very much. It's very, very enjoyable for fans of the Thundercats or those looking to get into the series. Issue number 3, obviously start with the first one. Buy a whole bunch at once. They're cheap. Thundercats and PANTHRO.